not going to work, is it? There we go. That'll work. All right, everyone on YouTube, thanks for popping in. We're having a live Whatnot show, and I thought that it might be fun to stream it just to see how I handle my shows. If you're interested in popping in, the link is down below. So let's go ahead and get started. This is all that I have to auction off today, so it can be a slow process. What happens typically is it floods in, there's a ton of people that flood in, and then they leave. They all leave. So we'll start the show right now, going live. Hey everyone, thanks for popping in today. We have some little toy figures to auction off today. Everything is preloaded in the auction tab of the shop section. So if you're looking for something that you want me to run, feel free to call it out, okay? So that is totally an option. We're just doing a quick scan right now before we get started. So yeah, everything is pre-listed. If you're looking for something, feel free to shout it out. It looks like somebody was in here earlier looking for Schleich toys. Schleich toys will be ran, I think, in a few days. I have an auction for Schleich toys at that point in time. So definitely check it out. Like I said, if you want me to run something in particular, feel free to shout it out. We're going to go ahead and get started. We have a handful of just random toys. I will do bundles if anyone is interested, as long as there's no pre-bids on that specific item. And I don't believe I have any pre-bids at this time. So let's go ahead and run our first item here. This is a 2000 Rainforest Cafe Rio Red Macaw action figure, PVC figure from 2000. Okay, so just a little bit of an older figure. $2 start. We'll put 10 seconds on the clock, and it's running. Thanks for popping in, everyone. We're running some toys this morning, some random toys. We have just a handful of toys to run. Now this one is a McDonald's figure. This is a 2-inch little pig. Kind of cute. $2 start, 10 seconds on the clock, and it's running. 2016 McDonald's Angry Birds Pilot Pig. He's got his little pilot hat on. This is a Bobaloon. It's a toy that you can actually put bubbles in the back and it will spit right out of its mouth, the little bubbles. 10 seconds on the clock and it's running. Thanks for popping in, everyone. We are running some toys today. If you're looking for something specific, feel free to shout it out. I might be able to guide you. These are just random toys that I currently have. I do have other specialized auctions, such as action figures. This is Captain Barnacles from the Octonaut series. $2 start. Some of these toys are a little bit more modern. I do have a little bit more vintage toys as well. So Captain Barnacle. Here's a little bit older of a toy from 2003. We have a strawberry shortcake Bandai Chocolate the Chipmunk, made from PVC, and yes, it still smells like that strawberry shortcake chocolate chipmunk flavor. Really cute little chipmunk. We have a DreamWorks Spirit bubblegum horse. These are really nice horses for anyone who has kids or collects the DreamWorks toys. $2 start, 10 seconds on the clock, and it's running. Hi, any My Little Pony. I do have My Little Pony. You will have to check out my pre-scheduled My Little Pony show. Today we are running just random toys that I don't have a collection of. This is Bridget from Trolls, 2-inch PVC figure. $10 seconds on the clock, and she's running. Bridget from Trolls. Here's another DreamWorks troll. This is Branch, I believe is his name. Really pretty neon green hair. Stands never. 10 seconds on the clock, and he's running. Branch from Trolls. This is a fingerling, little pink unicorn. $2 start, 10 seconds on the clock, and it's running. Thanks for popping in, everyone. We're just running some random toys. If you're looking for something specific, everything is preloaded in the auction tab. I will do bundles after the first purchase. Here is a Fisher-Price Imaginext dinosaur. Pretty good size. $2 start. 10 seconds on the clock, and it's running. Fisher-Price Imaginext dinosaur. We have a handful of these dinosaurs today, so if anyone's looking for the Jurassic Park dinosaurs, I do have a few. Up next is this blue raptor. Imaginext Fisher-Price. Thanks for popping in, everyone. We're running some random toys today. If you see something that's preloaded in the auction tab, feel free to shout it out. This is another Velociraptor, is it? $2 start, 10 seconds on the clock. Not a Velociraptor. Close enough. Up next, we're going to run another little dinosaur from Imaginext. 10 seconds on the clock, and he's running. Thanks for popping in, everyone, today. We are running random toys, $1 and $2 starts. Everything is preloaded in the auction tab. This is a Octonaut little space shuttle. We're going to be auctioning this one off at $4 today. 10 seconds on the clock, and it's running. It does come with the captain. This is a flocked bunny, kind of a collectible, actually. Really cute. The box does not open. I'm not sure what it says, but let's go ahead and run it. $2 start, 10 seconds on the clock, and it's running. Thanks for popping in, everyone. We're running some random toys today. Everything is preloaded in the auction tab. If you're looking for something specific, feel free to call it out. I might be able to at least guide you. This one here is a wooden train with the magnetic pieces on the end. I think it's from Maxim Enterprises. So it goes on those wooden tracks. $2 start on this one. I pre-bid the critters. Okay, let's see here. The honeybees. Okay, perfect. We can run the honeybees. In the pack of honeybees are these 5 little honeybees. They are adorable. We've got like a panda, a butterfly. I suppose this one is a dog. This one is a bunny with antlers. And I think this one is like a little dinosaur. So let's go ahead and run the honeybees. Thank you for your pre-bid. I appreciate it. And the honeybees are running. Thank you so much for your bid. I appreciate it. KPO89 gets the honeybees. Thank you. Oh, and thank you for the follow. Yes. Yeah, I run random shows. Most of them are like specific to the brand. However, sometimes I just come across toys that I don't have enough for a collection of shows. So yeah, the Schleich show is actually coming up. I'm not exactly when. Probably within the next 1 to 2 weeks, I believe is when I have that one scheduled. So yeah. It'll be a small show because I don't always come across them, but I have a decent size collection. So thank you for the show. I appreciate it. Yeah, the Schleich toys are really fun. Some of them are even from my own personal collection. So yes, thank you for the follow. So yeah, if anyone is looking for any specific toys, feel free to call it out. Like I said, I do run specific toy shows. Like I have a Disney show. I do Little People show. I also do clothing shows as well, but those are taking a while to build up. It's a little bit more Shopkins. I don't think I've come across any Shopkins. Oh yeah, Shopkins. I have this little stack of Eggos. If you'd like me to run it, I can do that. That's the only Shopkins I have. We'll go ahead and run it if you're interested. So, but yeah, this is the only Shopkins that I have. So, okay, you already have it. Yeah. Super cute. I try to keep my eye out on all toys, but if I ever find more of them, they'll probably be in the random toy show, unless I find like a whole bunch, and then I'll just have a specific show for the Shopkins. So anyway, yeah, thanks for popping in, everyone. I appreciate it. If you're new to my show, I do my best to preload everything in the auction tab. So we'll keep it kind of like that, and we'll continue on with the show unless anyone has any other questions. This one here is a toy that was put out by Hallmark, interesting enough. It's the Itty Bitties, and this one just happens to be Rainbow Bright. So the tag has been removed, but she is kind of like one of those beanbag toys. 10 seconds on the clock, and she's running. Rainbow Bright Itty Bitty. Super cute. Super cute Itty Bitty. I'm not sure where this dinosaur came from other than it is marked Hasbro. Fun little dinosaur. We're going to run him at $2, 10 seconds on the clock, and he's running. Thanks for popping in, everyone. We are running some toys. Up next, we have some hatch animals. Actually, where is my... Let's not run that one. Let's run this horse. I have another spirit horse. Gray, it's kind of like a gray dapple color. Really pretty. DreamWorks Spirit, the horse. Thanks for popping in, everyone. We are running random toys today. This is a Madame Alexander doll. She does have her tags on her. Wendy Loves by Madame Alexander, made in the United States, the finest in the world. So she's got a little hand tag. It's got a cute little summer romper on. I do not have her box. She comes as is. $2 start, 10 seconds on the clock, and she's running. Madame Alexander doll. Whoa. To get all of these to stand sometimes is difficult. Up next, we have another troll from DreamWorks. Wild purple hair. $2 start. 10 seconds on the clock, and he's running. Thanks for popping in, everyone. We're just running a random toy show today. If you're looking for something specific, feel free to shout it out. Otherwise, everything is pre-listed in the auction tab. This is going to be a Jurassic Park dinosaur. He does have the little Jurassic stamp on his foot. $2 start, 10 seconds on the clock, and he's running. Mattel Jurassic World Dinosaur. All right, let's take a closer look here. We have a strawberry shortcake McDonald's toy still in the package. This is Orange Blossom. It's in a doll with pencil and paper. Let's go ahead and run this one for $2. 10 seconds on the clock, and she's running. Any Polly Pockets today? I have just a handful of Polly Pockets. I can show you what I have here. This Polly Pocket doll she does have, like, I don't know, is that like silicone jeans on? Bluebird is not anything that I'm familiar with. As far as the Polly Pocket play sets, I've got a few of those. This one does not have really any accessories, to be honest. It does come with this doll that does not go with the set. pre-1997. I could not answer you on the date. All of my Polly Pockets are actually pre-listed. So, like, I've got this watermelon set, a Target set that's probably not pre-1997, and then a purse. So, yeah, no problem. So the Bluebird brand must be what Polly Pocket used to be owned by, I'm assuming. Okay. I'm learning. I grew up with toy tractors and Barbie dolls. So some of these toys from the early 2000s are newer to me. Let's go ahead and run this Minecraft figure. $2 start, 10 seconds on the clock, and it's running. Minecraft Party Supreme action figure. This is a die-cast Minecraft toy. Little llama, put out by Jada Toys. $2 start, 10 seconds on the clock, and it's running. So a lot of modern toys that I'm running today, but some of them I have early 2000s. Thanks for popping in, everyone. We are just running some action figures today. Apparently, I have a bag that I didn't bring out. Let's run this one here. This is another Octonaut figure, modern toy, $2 start. He does have a little bit of chipped paint. Thanks for popping in, everyone. We are just running some random toys today. Everything is pre-listed in the auction tab. So if you're not able to stay for the show, I'll take a look at pre-bids once I've ran everything. This is Candy Paws from Gabby's Dollhouse, a little PVC figure, $2 start, 10 seconds on the clock, and it's running. Candy Paws from Gabby's Dollhouse. Yeah, if you guys are looking for anything, feel free to shout it out. I might be able to guide you. I do have other toy shows that are preloaded, scheduled out. So this is a Peppa Pig, Rebecca the Rabbit. She's a little bit taller of a figure. We'll start her off at $2 today. 10 seconds on the clock, and she's running. Any Cabbage Patch? No. Are you looking for Cabbage Patch dolls or like the little old Cabbage Patch PVC figures? The figures, yeah. What's sad is that I did have brand new in the box PVC figures about 2 years ago, but I don't have them anymore. Any Littlest Pet Shop? No, not today. I think I'm going to have some though, like in the near future. So keep an eye out. Pete the Cat. You know, Pete the Cat is, I think he's a little Tony, but I have heard that sometimes these don't work. Now, I'm not sure if that's legit, here is Pete the cat. So he actually says 1999 through 2010, Pete the cat. So if you want Pete the cat, he starts at $2. Yeah, not a problem. He'll be there in the future too. Pete the cat, cool cat, boombox toy. Actually, I think they're like storybook. Little storybooks. I don't have the actual device, so I guess you could say it's non-tested. Up next is a Calico Critters little toy train for the babies. This is the only thing that I have Calico Critters today. I'm well aware of what Calico Critters are. I do come across them. So the only thing I think that fits in these are the little babies. So $2 start, 10 seconds on the clock, and it's running. Thanks for popping in, everyone. We are just running random toys today. If you're looking for something specific, feel free to shout it out. We have a couple different Polly Pockets. This is a wearable purse. I do not have any of the accessories that these came with. So FYI, don't get too excited. You'll need your own little dolls, but this is like a little playground with a teeter-totter, a merry-go-round. We're going to start this one off at $3. Polly Pocket little purse. It's got a little swing that pops out like that. Thanks for popping in, everyone. We are running some random toys today. Hello, thanks for popping in. If you're looking for anything random, shout it out. I might be able to guide you. I might not have what you're looking for, but we do keep growing our Whatnot shows on a regular basis. Yeah, troll purple hair. He's fallen over. I've got a few different trolls. I'm not sure. The other troll next to it. Are you talking about these little guys? These little ones? Or, yes, all those and the green. These are $2. I have a few different trolls. These here, the little minis, 3 of them together, $2 start. Yeah, the 3 together are $2. As far as trolls go, yes. Not the minis though, okay? So like for example, I've got this guy here. I think this is Biggie. He's like a little PVC guy. I've got this guy with green hair. He's got clothes. And then this one, and then I've got the older style troll too. I have. Are you wanting all the trolls, or are you just wanting just the green haired one? He would be $2. Avatar: The Last Airbender, no. Shipping, let me see. It should say at the bottom. I have these priced out, so it's like relatively inexpensive for shipping. You shouldn't pay more than like ground shipping. I don't have like priority turned on. And it depends on where you're located. I'm centrally located, so shipping is a little bit different depending on where you live. So yeah, most of my purchases have been going out ground shipping. So yeah, if you're interested in any of these, just let me know. I can do bundles. My Little Pony is going to be, I have a scheduled show for My Little Ponies. I do not have any LPS or Lalas. Disney is also its own show. I have a Disney show, I think, scheduled for the first week in March. So yeah, I will do bundles as long as there's no pre-bids. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for popping in. All right, let's continue on here. Thanks for popping in, everyone. We are running just random toys today. Let's take a closer look here. Oh, the Polly Pockets, yeah. Polly Pockets, I was on this guy right here. This is a Target Polly Pocket. This one does have more accessories than all of my other Polly Pockets do. It comes with 2 of the Polly Pocket people. They're in Target uniforms. Also, lots of other accessories like this plant, a Target shopping cart, I don't know what this is. Just lots of random little pieces. And the Target dog pops out right here as well. You've got a slide. All of my Polly Pocket starts at $3. So I'll go ahead and run this one. 10 seconds on the clock and it's running. It's got the little dog on the front. Polly Pocket. Last Polly Pocket that I have is this watermelon piece. It's just a fun little tropical scene. It does come with a doll, but I don't believe this doll actually comes with the set. A little jumping board, diving board, excuse me. Has like a tropical swing on it with a hammock. And I suppose this opens up. Yes, just like that. So, like I said, all of my Polly Pockets start at $3. And it's running if anyone is interested. The doll does not fit with this set. And that's the watermelon Polly Pocket. All right, let's take a look. This one is a Poppy minifigure. I don't know much about this series, but apparently she's a little doll from a horror flick. 10 seconds on the clock, and she's running. Little Poppy. Up next is Professor Inkling. He's from the Octonaut series. $2 start, 10 seconds on the clock, and he's running. Professor Octonaut. Thanks for popping in, everyone. We are running random toys. If you are looking for something in particular, just let me know. I might be able to guide you. I might not have it on the table right now, but I do run other shows. This is just kind of a random toy show. Maybe where I don't have a large collection of something. This is Rena Rogue. She's from The Miraculous. Their little cat suit on. She does not stand though. We'll put 10 seconds on the clock and she's running. Rena Rogue action figure. Whoa. This is a Roblox tower defense little car. So if you're into Roblox and you're looking for a vehicle, $2 start, 10 seconds on the clock, and it's running. Roblox little four-wheeler. Thanks for popping in today, everyone. We're just running some random toys. If you're looking for something, feel free to shout it out. This is a little vintage Russ troll. $2 start, 10 seconds on the clock, and he's running. Little vintage troll. Shellington from Octonauts. $2 start. 10 seconds on the clock, and he's running. Shellington. Does have movable arms and legs. We have a little Shopkins, the Choco Waffle. Shopkins Choco Waffle minifigure, put out by Moose. It's got some little faces going on. Up next, we have a Skylander Sky Slicer. This one has a little damage up here at the top. $2 start, 10 seconds on the clock, and he's running. Sky Slicer from Skylanders. And you can kind of see the little tip of the plane has a little bit of damage. This is Sonic the Hedgehog, little Knuckles. $2 start, 10 seconds on the clock, and he's running. Knuckles from Sonic the Hedgehog. All right, let's check out this Spin Master Gidget. Gidget weighs about a pound, and he's only like 2 inches tall. Okay, Secret Life of Pets, little Gidget, $2 start, 10 seconds on the clock, and he's running. Gidget from Secret Life of Pets. All right, let's see what else we have to run today. Swiper the Fox. Where are you, Swiper? Back here in this corner. Little PVC figure. He is missing some paint on his ears and nose. A little bit rough condition, but he's from Nickelodeon. So let's put 10 seconds on the clock. He's running for $2. Thanks for popping in, everyone. If you're looking for specific toys, feel free to shout it out. I might be able to guide you. I do run other toy auctions. This one is just kind of a random show. I do have a few Thomas the Train pieces, like the little minis. This is Mono Diesel. He's going to start at 10 seconds on the clock, $2 start. Little Thomas the Train. Here we have another minis. This one is the Praying Mantis Porter. It's got a scary face. $2 start. 10 seconds on the clock, and it's running. Thomas and Friends Mini Praying Mantis Porter toy. I do believe that they all connect like that. One more is this. Kind of got like a robotic, but this one has a little bit of damage, I think, on the side on his decal. 10 seconds, and he's running. Thomas the Train minis. These guys are really cute. Okay, we have these little troll minis, set of 3. $2 start, and they're running. $2 start for 3 little minis. They have nice glittery hair. Up next is this Troll Biggie character. He's made out of PVC. He's holding like a little doll. And he's running. Troll Biggie character. This troll is really fun. She's another PVC. He or she, I'm not really sure. Kind of creative there. We'll run this one for 10 seconds as well. $2 on the start time. We have a little unicorn from Candy Treasures. Got red lips, wearing like a doctor's coat or something. 10 seconds on the clock, and she's running. Thanks for popping in, everyone. We're running some random toys. We do bundles as well, so if anyone is wanting to bundle toys, just let me know. This is a Legend of Korra dog. Really nice vinyl figure. U2s from 2022. 10 seconds on the clock. 10 seconds. and $2 start. Thomas the Train. Yeah, I have the little Thomas the Train minis, if you're interested. These are what I have today, the little minis. So we've got a little praying mantis mini. This one does have like a little bit of damage on the decal. And then this little Thomas mini. Those are my Thomases that I have. So if you're interested in those, just let me know. I will bundle toys if anyone's interested as well. Let's go ahead and run this is just a Mini Brands McCormick crushed red pepper bottle. 10 seconds on the clock and it's running. Crushed red pepper. And last but not least, we have this Zuru Pets Alive Magic Bunny. It's a little PVC figure. $2 start, 10 seconds on the clock, and it's running. Pets Alive Magic Bunny. Thanks for popping in, everyone. Pretty much everything that I have to offer today. I do preload everything in the auction tab. If you're looking for something specific, please shout it out now. I will be ending here shortly. I will have future shows that are Could You Run Pete the Cat and Orange Blossom. Yes. So this is Orange Blossom in her bag, McDonald's bag, and Pete the Cat. I will run these at, let's see here. As long as you didn't, I can bundle these. As long as there's not perfect. No pre-bid. Give me just 1 second here. I'll create a listing. All right. That one is ready to run. Thank you for your bid, Sumsel. I appreciate it. Pete the Cat and Orange Blossom. All right, perfect. I appreciate it. like I said, pretty much this is the end of my show, guys. If you see something in the next 3 seconds, please shout it out. Going once, going twice. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by. I will see you next time. Check out my pre-scheduled shows. Everything is already listed in the auction tabs. So have a good one, and I'll see you guys later. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me, YouTube. That is the end of the show. Just to kind of show you how a Whatnot show goes. Sometimes there's more people, sometimes there's not. As far as income, that total show, I made less than $6. So if you're thinking about getting into Whatnot, it's really a dedicated thing to do. And I will check you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.